The blue beetle. The idea of this little story, this little exploration, is to bring anthrozoology in its complicated to some off-putting through pronunciation soundings to its basic form through the forefront of a child's learning explorations. A while ago, I recall observing to my horror an array of blue beetles that a child felt the need to save. The child felt the need to save, as each time she looked, a beetle would turn onto his or her back, legs in the air, looking like he or she had been poisoned and was living his last deathly moments. The child hurriedly flipped the beetle onto its front. The beetle would scurry and once again flip onto its back. The child would flip another beetle onto its front. Again it would scurry, and the beetle was observed on its back, legs in the air, movements halted. Was the beetle dead? Had these beetles been poisoned? And then the child realised the beetle's actions were in self-defence, in defence of the child who, albeit felt she was doing good, was actually doing bad. The beetles did not need to be flipped onto their fronts. The beetles were naturally, instinctively acting, so no predator could eat them. The beetles in their survival mode were ensuring their own survivals through playing dead. No predator would therefore stop and harm and eat them. The child in a train of thought to save the blue beetles was sadly not saving, only merely provoking. In the process of human learning, every living thing that we can observe can teach us something. In the process of research, early years to academia, science to philosophy, we can all learn something. All living things have a circle of life. It is therefore important that we acknowledge and share our understandings of how individual species survive at child and academia level. So please, don't be put off by anthrozoology in its wording as sounding as something most complicated. Take children into the natural world, begin exploring, use Google to reference. Interest ignited? Now research in full.